I am coming on to do a reading. So it's going to be, I think this is going to be a short reading, but we'll see how it comes out. Okay, and I know, well, I had therapy today, and I have it tomorrow, so I just always get to these later in the day whenever I have that. I don't think I'm going to wear this ring because it's getting away, but, so, yeah, that's why I am posting this later. I always get so tired after those meetings. Okay, so, I'm going to pull the energy and see what comes out. Okay, let's put the answer here. Okay, Spirit, what is the energy? Okay, you could be really resourceful. It may have put you into a spot of stability, and people may be watching what you do to kind of learn how to like utilize the skills that you have. It could also be like younger people may rely on you for like some sort of awareness on. It's not. I don't think people rely on you, but people could just like learn from something you do when it comes to like pulling in resources, or maybe you have some sort of awareness on how to use what's around you to build up stability in some way, because I feel like with the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, this is really pulling from what's around you to build up into a foundation, but not only into a foundation. This is like a foundation that's like very it's like aesthetically pleasing, but it's also like very comforting. It's very homey. It's very like it's like a very beautiful place. But it's like you use the resources, like you use what you have, you use what's around you, you use what's available, you use what's like, it doesn't have to be like things that are super expensive or and maybe like not what's trending. It's like you may have like a certain amount of like a set amount of like a budget that you stick to, or you may not go like without like you may not spend more than a certain amount in like many areas so that you can stay in this, I feel like, very beautiful space that you're in, and you are able to pull in resources and different things. You may also use like manifestation to stay in a place of being really comfortable. Maybe that's something you have a high skill set around, or you know the laws of the universe, or it's something where you are very in tune to yourself, so that you are able to connect to pulling in things that align with yourself or your energy to work with a place that you're in your life, as far as being able to pull in resources that help you in your world. And so people may be watching you or like learning from you in a way on how to do this in their own lives. It could be people that are younger. It could also be people that are older, or it's something that you help people develop a skill in. You could do this like as a job. People could have like come out of a place of feeling stuck, or come into more of a place of being able to rest in a space that they're in. There may have been like this heartache of feeling like they needed to keep up with different like areas where there were things that were kind of like out of their control. It was like the stop and go of having to do different like tactics to continue to keep playing like a game where they were being pulled out. It was like being in this heartache of not being able to keep up with some sort of game that was going on. It was like around stability, but it was like it could have been with like trends or like the latest like ideas of what was popular, maybe needing to fit into that. With the King of Pentacles coming out, this is like the idea that that's the only way that you can live, or that's what you have to do to fit in. But there was something where you brought in this like freedom, or this free energy of being able to like kind of do your own thing, or this independence of breaking out of that cycle or that mold, where either way is fine. You can be in this idea of that King of Pentacles, you know, being really into like fancy nice things, or things quote that are fancy nice because they are expensive, or being in this more like fulfilled energy of like being emotionally fulfilled with like energy and stuff around you, things that are really more tied to emotional freedom, and coming into a place of like being more tied to like your spirit, your soul, kind of breaking away from that like 3D reality and coming into a space of being connected more to the soul, the earth, the universe, energy, just in general, maybe just being content with what's in your life at the moment type of thing. And either way is fine, or maybe there's a mix of the two. Maybe you like doing both. Maybe you're into following trends, and you are also into being connected to like the world and, you know, nature and everything. Either way, there is this like idea of not one way is bad and not one way is good, but there was something around somebody coming in, or like it doesn't have to be specifically somebody, but there was this shift of something happening with this Queen of Pentacles energy that came in which could have been like a foundation. It could have been a foundation or somebody in a foundation, but I feel like it could have been a foundation or like a large business or something, an idea, a project, something that came in and said or made a shift where there was this freedom or this shift away from this like really more 3D reality. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles energy came in and allowed this freedom to break away from only 3D things are acceptable, which is not generally true, but there is this idea that you can do both, or you can be in one way or you can be in the other way, whatever is okay. Any way that you want to be in your like energy, or be in your like work with your what's around you, is going to be what fits you, is going to be acceptable. You don't have to be playing this game of trying to keep up with what other people want. You can just do things that are suited for your own lifestyle.